Hey, how's it going? I'm SimpleJack, and we're doing a little show today. This is like I've used Streamyards a couple times, but this is like something new to me. So what we're gonna be doing today is just going over YouTube Shorts. So it's pretty fun. We're reacting to YouTube Shorts. Let's go. I wanted to play a video game, but didn't really feel like it. So this is the best of 2023.
Don't have the same earning opportunities that men do. This is a breakdown of many of the blue-collar jobs throughout society on my phone right here, with what percentage of each of those jobs are worked by men. Will you go ahead and read the first 10 statistics off of this, please?
Roofer 90%, logger 93, veteran 90, plumber 97, mechanic 92, carpenter 92, coal miner 94, firefighter 95, ironworker 92.
So those are like well-paying, decent-paying blue-collar jobs
Yeah,
that are completely... Yeah, you don't want any of those jobs, but you could have any of those jobs as a woman. I don't understand. It's like I'm hearing like, hey, you know, us women are disadvantaged, but you just told me I don't want any of those well-paying jobs. Is it disadvantage, or is it that you just don't want the jobs?
No, feminism can only exist when there's air-conditioned, comfortable office jobs that don't require physically laborious work.
So true.
Wait, but
So you're making the claim that women are...
All right, that was pretty boring. Oh, this guy's good. Squid G. Yeah, he's good.
Yes! Oh, that
Let's
was
watch that again.
Ashley quality! They are not going to be happy about that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good.
Yes!
When you see cocaine in movies, it's normally vitamin B powder or...
Ketamine.
or cocaine. No. Or if you're not going to actually be ingesting it, it might be icing sugar.
In Wolf of Wall Street, I got bronchitis for 3 weeks. I had to be hospitalized.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What is fake cocaine?
It's vitamin powder. We were just literally doing fake coke for like 7 months every day. I never had more vitamin D in my entire life. I think I could have lifted a car over my fucking head.
I might be breaking the law now, but I'll say it. The character I played chips cocaine. And I always thought that was a choice we made, but yet not showing it. But there is a scene in it, which we never got into the film. And I've always wanted to say sometimes, just so you know where some of the behavior's coming from.
When you see cocaine...
How do I tell the 2-year boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. This is atypical. He's good. I watch him and stuff. Nice. Good job, man.
My goal in life was to be rich, so I took a job for
Hey,
the
how
most
you
money. I didn't
doing?
care what I did. They could have told me I could
Almighty
shovel shit with my
then,
hands, but they're
Jack.
going to pay me
Where the hell
7
you
figures.
been?
I'd do it. When they gave me a
Been working, dude. Been
$250,000
working on myself,
a year
actually,
sales
so I
job
appreciate
for
you
the
asking.
internet in '92, I said, you
Cameron's
know what?
here.
That's
Thank
that
you.
plan.
Thank
And these
you.
guys are 8 hours of productivity. I'm going to do 16 hours of
How
productivity.
you
I'm going
doing,
to be
dude?
twice as
YOLO.
efficient, and I'm going to be twice as statistically successful. And I'm going to work 7 days a
Thanks
week.
for
Took
stopping
that
by.
job in
Hugs.
sales.
Let me define what...
To be honest, I think most of these bases are already probably fucking raided, to be honest. Oh, I see a base. Okay, should I just solo raid this then?
If it's, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for this base, alright?
Bloodsucker's on my ass, man.
I'm raiding a base right now.
Oh yeah, man.
Cool
You
as
gotta
PT.
work on yourself.
I'm just better
that's
than
for
them.
sure.
That's
glad
what
you're
I'm
well.
saying.
I appreciate
I got a
That's awesome.
186 shotgun and a 234.
I don't know if he's inside, but I'm
Dude,
just gonna blow it.
legit.
Yeah.
Thank
He's in here?
You're pretty far away from me.
He's got fucking bowlers.
I've never played Ark, but it's a good game.
I bowled him. Dead.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm a night owl. I'm a morning person. Let's go eat all you can eat Japanese buffet breakfast.
Let's check this out. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
looked over at Ginny and Ginny's like, I'm waking up.
How you doing? Hugs. welcome to something new. If you want to stop in and say hi, I can drop the link.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. So what this show is about, I can drop the link in the chat, and people can join and watch with me and talk. Hang on. We need to get you on the Fortnite. All right, that's 2 people. All right. I get on Fortnite. I can do that. What I usually do right now is I'll play some games, and then I'll get on stream. So we got a pretty good setup going right now.
Eel. This is good. Salted squid. Scallops.
I love guys like Mikey Musumeci. You know who he is? Mm-hmm. He's like the smiliest assassin, thick glasses, only eats pizza and pasta.
I make pizza and pasta every night. I have a pizza oven in my house, and I roll out the dough, make everything.
When I train with anybody or compete against anybody in the world, I pass the guard relatively easily if I turn it up. I wasn't able to pass Mikey clean to side control one time. We trained like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, like the 6 to 8 minute rounds, and he was only like 135 pounds at the time, and I was like 215.
We back with another. It's 85. I'm coming over here real quick. Yeah, look, we got on here. That ain't no regular motor. It ain't no regular super shot. This don't even come on now, man. No, he say he got Gary the Spoolie Snell on there. I got a Mopar, and I'm telling y'all Mopars, don't come play with this.
He loves his car.
Don't come play with this. Man, come around here real quick.
Let's go. Check it out. Show us. Oh, you got that. Yes. Yep. He got the
This
shoes,
ain't no
bro.
smoke, man.
He got the, yeah. He
When-
got the
when
Crocs
these Mustangs come out
with the strap on. Yep.
Don't even hit the gas, folks.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
You'll pay for that!
What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate? I wish him luck in his court battles, and I would love to meet him. And
You took my life.
I got nothing against him, bro. He seems pretty cool. Like, how cool would it be to go drive a Bugatti? What do you think about Andrew Tate? I want to know your thoughts. I appreciate you asking.
You're gonna regret telling me that, Samasu. Because now I'm mad. I'm really, really mad.
Almighty did.
And now it's time to pay!
If you guys like Dragon Ball, who's your favorite character? Goku is mine. I gotta remember to like videos.
Do you want to learn some Chinese? I can teach you.
Sure, let's learn Chinese.
Do you know how to say hello in Chinese?
Ni hao.
Yeah, it's bingo. Yeah.
Bingo? What else?
What else?
Gogeta.
What do you want to learn?
I think, I should say hello and then how are you?
Sure.
How are you? Ni hao.
Also, ni hao?
Yeah.
So do I say like ni hao, ni hao?
Yeah, this means ni hao in English.
Hello is ni hao in Chinese, but how are you is also ni hao.
Yeah, bingo.
Wait. 应该是你吃饭了没？
What the hell, man? 装的。
很抱歉，兄弟，很抱歉。
You can speak Chinese?
Sweet shots.
Oh, Occasional Beast, let's go. I love watching this guy.
Everything.
Hey, Missing Link.
Yeah, I did.
How you doing? So if you want, I can drop the link in the chat. If you'd like to join, just give me one in the chat. I can drop the link. If you'd like to join and hang out with me.
Oh my god, bro, I got it.
What? Godwin Brethren.
Rubes.
What's
I just
going
destroyed
on,
one of the
Brethren?
shots.
Yeah,
I was shooting at you, bro.
Hugs and more hugs. Yes, yes. Missing Link, dude. Hugs.
What's going on with you, Rubes? You're getting shot by everything.
Brethren.
Yeah, I
Brethren.
I landed on top of this, I mean. Going for the chopper. C5 on it, ready? Oh my god, bro, I got it.
That's why he's the beast, bro. Yes. Yes.
Rubes, I just...
And how are you, Jesse? Oh, how are you, Missing Link Live? Anyway, actually, I'm going to go over to YouTube right now, Jesse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a wrench, okay? What the wrench is for is for self-promotion. If you love to self-promote your channel, I can moderate my chat.
Duck, head bosser.
All right.
Gary, scoop that up.
Having a fun.
Grab this Jimmy. Grab this Jimmy, man.
Stupid ass nigga.
Oh, what's up with the language? Let's go.
When I ask you a question, you need to do your best to respond only to my question.
You can arrest me? I'll
You
say whatever I
understand me?
want, and if we have extra, that's too bad. There's no rule that says I can't give a full answer.
Hi, brethren.
So, I'm telling you the rules. Have you ever been in a deposition where they can't stand who you are? Have you?
A lot more than you, sir.
Okay, good. Keep going. Don't tell me about my depositions. You're not my boss. You're just some frivolous lawyer in here, and you bring in this frivolous case to me, and especially against a company that had nothing to do with anything. You're disgusting. Keep going.
He's good. He's good.
All right, are we recording?
You guys see
Here
me? Hold on.
Colby's.
I gotta remember to like
When
these
I
things,
ask you a
guys.
question,
All right, are we recording? Here at Colby's, we understand men. We just always have. We understand that, you want a fresh patty. You want to have crisp onions, juicy tomatoes. Cut about that thick, right? About that thick. But most importantly, we know the onions don't touch the tomatoes. Fuck yes! Because at Colby's, we understand men. We understand you need to have a burger just the way you like it. Especially how the tomatoes don't touch the onions. Separated by a whole patty. You're not even going to have to worry about that. The only thing you got to worry about is finishing it. Introducing the...
All right, what do you guys think about that? Is that I find that funny. Thanks for allowing me to post links. You're welcome. You did, yeah. My logic is if YouTube's not going to do it, the community has to work together. If I don't understand. If I have this many subs, you should have this many subs. We all should be like. I don't understand, but whatever. That's why my channel's here. I mean, if you happen to like people's content, subscribe. Check it out. Thank you for stopping by.
Another day, another dollar. Look at this black car. Can I see your documents? Mr. Jog Up. Name matches. Passport number matches. Everything is looking good. I'm just going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle. All right.
See if anybody wants to join. You just really need a phone or a laptop. And
make sure you're not hiding anything in these.
Decent internet connection.
It looks like you're all set. Welcome to the country. Next vehicle.
I'm not going to pin the link. I'm just going to,
this
put it out there. Oh, I think Gary put a 1.
Sir. Let me see these documents. Mr. Yuri. Okay, name matches. I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle, making sure you're not hiding anything. Your windshield appears to be broken, which is a little weird. All right. Let's check everything. Clear. All right, it looks like we have one more case and counterfeit money. Put your hands behind your back. Straight to the camp.
All right,
you're done. Another day, another dollar. Look at this black car. Can I
I like the music. That's cool.
Your mask is giving out. Ursula, slow your breathing. Ursula.
I gotta watch out for the music.
Hold your breath, hold your breath. Come on, we're getting out of here.
It never moves while you're looking.
Oh, I know how they work.
All right.
So I understand.
Hold on, I want to read this.
Melody Malone.
I want to read this. All right. I had almost 20,000 subscribers deleted by BooTube in the 4 channels they've deleted. We boycotted them for at least 8 months. From actual doctors telling them stories on our show. I remember your story, yeah, dude. I remember your story, dude. Well, I know a positive person like you can recover from this, and you'll get your 20,000 back. And if there's anything I can do to help out, let me know. And actually, we have someone joining the show today. The missing link. Welcome, Jesse.
Hi.
Hello. How's your how are you? How are you?
Good. I just smoked a joint. It's my second one since I've been here. I wanted to make sure I smoked it before I came back.
Oh, and the people who are watching the chat, been where? Where are you right now?
I'm in Jamaica, Montego Bay, just flying back tomorrow. Been here 8 days. I think this is day 7, I guess. Tomorrow will be day 8. And yeah, it's been really, really good. We just came from a place called Luminous Beach.
Is it the
What was
one
it
you
called,
guys did
Anthony?
the short ride
Luminous
in the water?
Waters. Us. Or glistening, maybe glistening waters. Here, I gotta turn this up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, I could be quiet. Let me know. I can turn my mic up. Dunk. There you go.
Okay,
So,
I have to turn mine up too. So, we went into this place called Glistening Waters, and it glistens in the nighttime when you move your hand, and it illuminates this blue, beautiful color, and bioluminescence. And so when I got to go in, I asked him if I could shallow dive. Right, he told no people not to shallow dive 'cause it's not that or not to dive at all because but the guy who jumped off the boat shallow dived. So I was like, can I shallow dive? Right. And so he goes, I got something for you. And so he got me to stand. I thought it was going to be on the ladder where I was a little bit into the water and fall back, but he goes, no, up here. So I back flopped off like the top of the boat, right? Like just above the water. It's not super high, but still I was like, he just said, just put your hands out and lay back. And I knew it was going to sting. So, but I did it. I just let go, and the most amazing picture came out. The lady that like runs the place, she told us to go back out there for free and take more pictures of us that we didn't get to go on, and then we get the extra pictures for free. Like we paid for the set of pictures, so just the add-ons came free, and the extra boat ride came free. Could have went swimming in there and stuff again, but just had a perfect experience.
thanks for sharing. Oh man, like if I have a chance to work on my bucket list, Jamaica's definitely on there, and I'll write that down. Glimmering beach or glimmering waters. Like that sounds fun.
So good. And I found out through this AME travel insurance that if I would have got the insurance on the rent-a-car before I came, it would have had no deductible. And here's a $1,500 deductible from renting here. So if something happens, I get charged for the first $1,500. And I don't like that. And then it was more than double, maybe even almost triple the price for insurance here that would have been paid if I would have got it with my medical travel insurance, right? I could have got rent-a-car insurance, and it would have been like $94, and I paid.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, so that's one thing I found out. I've got with my car insurance, I can rent a car anywhere in North America, and I'm covered. I don't have to take their insurance because they rack you up on the insurance. They can give you a good deal for the car, but you get, they like to get you on insurance, and then you're responsible on their insurance, which it's not if it only paid $94.
Wow, when I go to travel, I'm definitely going to talk to you because you have the experience that I don't. I would have never even thought about insurance and probably overpaid and got myself and just wasted money on that where I could have gone towards the trip. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, man. So they told me my credit card had insurance, so we left the place, and then I called my credit card company. And I'm like, they told me that we had insurance and we just left. So we'd have been stuck if I didn't call. And then if something would have happened, we would have been stuck with the bill.
Yeah. No,
And
credit
the
cards have their
traffic
benefits if you know how to use them.
Yeah, man. And the traffic is so crazy. Like most people that I know, and I'm talking at like a very high percentile, couldn't drive these roads.
Oh, if you guys can do that for us, maybe tomorrow or sometime during the trip is like if you're like driving down the road, show us because I can't imagine is it just like these one
Oh, you
lane
just
these.
have to go on to the link. Just go on to the missing link. We've got a bunch of lives driving and all kinds of stuff we've got on there. So you can actually see the driving. It was like when we drove from north to Kingston. So we went into Bob Marley's house where he got bullet holes. They showed up the bullet holes when they shot him and stuff. So we were at his house. It was super cool. And him and his wife got shot. She got shot in the head, and he got shot in the arm. And the bullet stayed in his arm, like because they said if they took it out, he could lose use in his arm. And he was like a musician and needed his arm, so he just left the bullet in his arm until he passed on, and then it was still in his arm.
I don't know if it's associated with the same shooting, but I heard that Bob Marley was shot, went to the hospital, and then the next day went to the concert to perform. Like
I think it was 2 days. I think it was 2 days. I think it was 2 days later after the concert, he went and performed. We saw him with his bandage on his elbow and stuff, right? As he went there, but it was probably political. They were kind of telling us because he was getting sponsored by the government that was currently there. They were paying for his concert. And so it wasn't like sponsored, they were just like paying all the expenses and stuff and had their name on it. Because they had their name on it, and it's the rival political parties were thinking that was like an unfair thing. So they went to like kill him.
Hey Kahali, how you doing? I played Battlefield earlier, so if is a Battlefield stream, and I guess I've been requested to play some Fortnite, so maybe some Fortnite tomorrow after work. So maybe we'll hit up some Battlefield or Fortnite. I'm also a gamer, Jesse. That's what I do. So I'm a gamer, and now I'm getting into these panels. So hey, Kahali, if you want to come up, you got to ask your parents. I'll put the link in the chat, but I don't think. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put the link in the chat. No kids allowed. No kids allowed on StreamYards. Sorry, guys. I got to think about that. No kids allowed on StreamYards. I'm just so used to playing with kids with these, video games. It's like, oh, you're in my squad, no big deal. But on StreamYards, I think it's a little different.
Renting a car here is just like a video game, but real life and real people and like real stuff going on. And it was super fun. I was driving just like them. You have to drive wild and crazy here. And if you can drive like that, you can like fit right in. Otherwise, most people couldn't drive here. This place is wild when it comes to driving, man.
Oh my gosh, you can't be one of those like in California we call them defensive drivers when they're just like going real slow. You gotta be aggressive.
Everybody honks here. Like I'm like back in Canada, I'm always honking at people I fit right in here. It was so awesome to be able to like honk, but I didn't have to honk too much. I only had to honk going around corners that were blind because there's lots of blind corners that spin around and you're going super fast, right? They drive really fast here, even around these like blind corners.
Oh man, there's a lot of places in the world that have like really tight roads. Like we're very fortunate. Like I don't know how it is in Canada, but in the United States we got some big roads. You can get sloppy on these things. And the other, like I've been to Hawaii, so I have a little experience, but there are some really narrow roads, dude. And it's just like, what do you guys? You couldn't just add an extra foot on the side? Just come on. You weren't thinking.
And fill some of the holes, like. Man, I don't get it. Some of these nice places, they have like a hole, and what my buddy said, it was like a security system. So if people are trying to dash out, you'll even have these like tourist places that'll have a hole right by the gate somewhere that you'll have to go slow like a speed bump. So that case like, someone's dashing, they can like catch them or something. I don't know, like they won't go too fast over that bump.
This is weird. So I tried searching the YouTube Shorts. Let me check this out for best potholes for YouTube Shorts, and it doesn't actually. There they are. Oh, okay, yeah, this will be good. So I'm gonna watch people hit. This guy's hit a pothole at 160 miles an hour.
Clean. Pull up with my whole damn team. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
So audio because we continue to talk.
Mr. Clean. Baby, why you floss on me? Mr. Clean.
The scariest.
Yeah, I don't know. There was no pothole.
Mr. Clean. Baby, why you floss on me?
See over here.
Mr. Clean. Pull up with my whole damn team.
No audio, so we can talk over this.
Well, it's cool coming and hanging out with you here. I've like noticed you've been doing really good on the panels, and I really appreciate your input and the stuff that you got going on.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate your input too. I'm trying to, just be a positive frequency and a positive intent. Good vibes, positive frequency and good vibes. That's all I really want to do for these panels. Really, I don't want to fight other people's wars. I've learned just in standard politics, you don't want to fight other people's wars. Why would I want to fight my neighbor's war?
So this is what they told me at the car dealership, is that when it rains, you don't see the potholes, and you just see those people bounce off the water and stuff, because you can't tell how deep it is when it's filled with water. So, some people hit them a little fast.
That's cars and potholes, guys. Go check out that video if you want to go see it more. And let's check out this one. So, I've hit a couple bad potholes, but it's not what it is. You know what I mean? Sorry, Jesse. What were you saying? I got distracted. I'm working on this whole thing, and like you said, I smoked a joint before this stream.
Yeah, I blazed one too. So maybe I don't know how long you've been on for, but I just blazed my second spliff here.
So that pothole is not too bad. Oh man, but yeah, I can't believe how long some of these go for, and ooh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Oh, at night. So.
Okay, well, it was nice chatting with you. I just thought I'd say, you're doing awesome. I didn't get a chance too much to talk to you, but I, noticed that you're doing great on the panels. I just wanted to give you some big ups.
Hugs, Jesse. I really appreciate that, and big ups to you. Remember to drop your link in the chat. This is Jesse from the Missing Link, or if you would like, I can drop your link in the chat if you send people over to your channel.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, and keep being awesome.
Thank you. You too. Hugs. Let me do that. I'm gonna go get Jesse's link right now. No rush. Copy. That's what I like about this. Like, I'm learning to just slow down and hang out, and this is. And then you'll be able to see what Jamaica looks like from his point of view. It's really cool. It's someplace I would love to eventually visit. So check it out, Jesse from Missing Link. So let me turn the audio back on, and we'll get back to watching some fun YouTube shorts for 2023. Thanks for hanging out. Unmute. And boom, 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 boom. We'll go. Let me see. Best tools. Outdoor games? Yeah. Let's watch some outdoor
Top
games.
10 best outdoor games in 2023.
Oh, wait. There's no... Oh, okay.
Am I tripping? Or is that a kid? Damn, where'd you come from, little man?
I'm from Greenwich.
Greenwich!
It's a good video.
What's that?
Just putting in some fresh ink.
Does it hurt?
Oh, you feel pumped.
Got any games here?
Oh, yeah. We got games.
Go! The win!
You're a mess.
Hey, I hope my dad has as much fun in here as you guys.
Who's your dad?
Chris Pendleton.
Yo, that's Ziggy's boy.
You guys can keep these, by the way. I'm not allowed
Yeah,
to
this gets dark. All right, yeah, you haven't seen that. It gets dark. Too political. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Jesse, for dropping the link. This guy's awesome. Him and his chainsaws, bro.
I'm on that tree fence right now. It's pulling over hard. This is a poor man come along.
I wonder if this song's gonna get me.
I'm only at 10 feet, friends, or whatever it is above.
Get away from me. Oh, just go ahead and spar with him. Master Ghost, what? This could provide an excellent opportunity for you. All right! Yes! Hey, thanks! You know, you're pretty cool, bro.
I gotta worry about music,
This is where
guys.
It's gonna get interesting where I'm from.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Navan.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Legendary
How are you
actor.
keeping?
Very well.
Great. I was sitting watching the movie and I was like, you're the first superhero from Navan.
I am the first superhero from Navan. Can you believe that? Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Thomas.
That's cool.
Grand.
We're gonna have to put a warranty on that bar. Put a warranty on the bar. I used to this gym, I tell the owner, hey, put a warranty on this bar, I'm getting ready to bend it. I could break it, it's possible. How much is this? This is only
Single lift, dude. Really? Kind of like, look at that. They're like yeah, how about that?
I remember your face. Why isn't anyone? Please.
Men who do OnlyFans. What percentage of men?
So a while ago, I supercharged my toothbrush and just for fun used it to clean some dishes.
Hey, how you doing, Omni? How you doing?
Really well, so I thought
Just hanging out, watching some watching some
is-
stuff. If you want to come over and say hi, I can drop the link in the chat. You can come up and watch watch YouTube shorts with me and hang out and talk if you want. I played some Battlefield earlier, and I've been requested to play some Fortnite. So just put a 1 in the chat if you want me to drop the link, and then I'll drop the link. What's it called? I played some Battlefield earlier, so I'm back on the games, bro. If you guys don't know, Omnilife Studios is a legendary Battlefield player.
What the hell is that made
Legendary
out of?
and map
Fine,
maker.
I'll just eat the whole screw. This had better work. I should have just started with this. What do you think are the odds that anything in there still works? By some miracle, I mean.
Ooh. All right, cool, man. I've never played this game. I'm not a big fan of playing against AI, but it's a good. It looks good. Super tack.
Watches all these guys knock on the door in front of them because they're in a boarding school, and at exactly 11 p.m., everyone should be sound asleep and not make a single noise. So at 10:59 p.m., just a minute before that, they wanted to surprise the girls' dormitory. They all went in front of the girls' doors, and at this moment, 1 second before 11 p.m., look at what they did. They all knock and run away. If you would have liked to do that with...
Can you name me 3 countries beginning with the letter...
Final throw of the match.
Get in there! Yeah!
He played well, hit some gigantic shots along the way.
You want me to try to knock that off or not?
Hey, I'm good.
You want to try to knock
Yeah,
it
we
off?
gotta do something. Yeah.
So what he's going to try to do is hit this back lip and then cause
These
this
guys are
bag
good,
to go
dude.
off
I
while
don't know why
the
they're
airmail
stressed out. They
goes
know they
in.
got this.
One of the most difficult shots in cornhole.
Dennis.
Goodness! Oh my word.
Good job.
Oh,
What? Yeah.
Final throw.
Yeah, good job. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful, dude. Good job. Good clip.
Hey, chef, can I get more of the demi-glaze for the New York?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, just a side of it. They want some more.
Sure.
Thanks, chef. What the hell did you call him? Chef? That's Pickles. Like, oh, chef, what the f? Sorry, guess I've been watching too much of The Bear.
Am I a chef?
No, you're cook, so go cook.
Oh.
What's the difference, though? Cooks cook what the chef creates. You follow recipes, I write them.
Didn't Pickles come up with the Kit Kat tiramisu?
It doesn't matter. If you create a dish under my watch, it's my dish.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to remember this guy I like. This one.
Hey, Chef, can I get
good? I mean,
The Mayans said
legend
it was
right
some
here.
shit out there, and then suddenly the Mayans disappeared. Now, they tell us the Mayans disappeared because they can't find none of their fucking bones. But let me remind you that you can go to any motherfucking museum anywhere in the world, and they got a whole 62-foot dinosaur from his nose all the way to his nutsack and his toes 5 billion goddamn years ago.
I think we gotta do that, guys. I think that's right here. That's what we gotta do right there, bro. Like comedy shorts, bro.
Used to be in America called NASA. Standing for
Like, come on. Like, what was I thinking, dude? Yes, play all these.
Black people, thank you for not wearing masks. I know you're not vaccinated, so I appreciate you doing that shit. Oh, y'all vaccinated or not? You are? Which one? You got the black one, Medea, right?
If you'd like to join,
Why'd you
press
get
1 in the
vaccinated,
chat. I
doctor,
could drop the
something
link.
What's your
I
job?
know, right, Ami? Like,
Which prison?
Battlefield's gonna die soon, bro.
where Ghislaine
And what are we gonna
Maxwell
do? Gaming's not getting
I
any
was
better.
asleep. Yeah, we heard that. We heard that before. Oh, I fell asleep, and then I just got a brand new house in Long Island for some reason. I fell asleep. What a shame. And if you see them like each other, do you don't stop it or what?
Once a guy texted me to sit on his face. Again, not straightforward. You do not actually sit on his face. You have to hover.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
Biden's not doing good. You ever watch him talk? He starts out yelling, and then he whispers like the most important part of the speech.
Read what I said.
Total opposite of Trump. Trump starts
I'm not
out
laughing
calm
at
and then
that,
builds to a violent screaming by the end of his speech. So, excuse me, think of it. We have to save this great country. Right? No, I made this country so great. I made it so great, and then now it's not so great.
I got my banners.
Because of the radical left, and you know these people, right? Radical, we call them radical. We say that. These people, these radical left, they're rapists. They're murderers.
Oh, okay,
Racism in this country is a hologram. It's a tool used by the powers that be to keep us.
What's your favorite joke that cracks you up every time that nobody else thinks is funny?
So a truck driver is delivering a bunch of cookies, but these cookies start yelling.
Should I
So
drop
the
the
truck
link in
driver
the
goes
chat,
to the
my
back of
friend?
the truck
Press
and he
1.
tells the cookies, "Stop yelling or I'll throw
Good
you
to
into
see
the
you, too.
ocean."
Hugs.
So he starts driving and the cookies start yelling again. He goes to the back of the truck and says, "I warned you," and he throws them into the ocean. Next joke. So a guy wants to propose to his girl. He takes her to a fancy restaurant, puts the ring in a drink, she sees it, and she says yes. But she wants to clean it, so she takes it to the bathroom and cleans it in the sink. Then she drops it down the drain. The guy's like, you know what?
The hardest I've ever laughed in my life is the Christmas episode where Steve pretends to be Santa and asks Brian Baumgartner, who played Kevin, to sit on his lap. And as soon as Steve said, what would you like for Christmas, little boy?
I don't know. I didn't know you were going to ask me that.
What did you think was going to happen? Said, what would you like, little boy? And he lost all the air in his body when Brian sat on him. I've never laughed harder in my life, and if you're a fan of the show, you know that they used to just swing pan to Jim for a reaction. And I looked over to the cameraman, I said, don't even try it. I will not be here. And so every time he swings to, it was an empty room. I just watched.
Did you see the cop that pulled over someone for reckless driving
That
and
was
then
good.
14 minutes later got called to the crash site that ripped off the front roof and killed them instantly? That was a haunting video.
No, I'm not gonna watch that.
Okay guys, what we have here is a pretty fancy white oak tree that's leaning over some small maples that we don't want to smash. If I put a hinge in...
Pro-choice always makes sense to me because I don't like people telling me what to do. And I always
Reaction
just
to
like, it's your
reaction,
body.
guys.
Who the fuck am I to tell you what to do with your body? So that always made sense. All right? However, I still...
Yeah, I want to read this. When I lived in Miami Beach, there was a UFC fighter that was staying at a hotel next door. He wanted to pay me $3,000 to beat the shit out of him. That's comedy. I was so scared and I said no. Well, I like your style. You know, that's funny.
think you're killing a baby.
Thanks
See?
for being here, Hugs.
That's where it gets weird.
I really
It's not a
appreciate
baby
you being
yet. That would
here.
be like if I was making a cake and I poured some batter in a pan and I put it in the oven, and then 5 minutes later you came by and you grabbed the pan, you threw it across the floor. And I went,
Yeah, Ben actually laughs here. He actually laughs.
And cake yet. It's like, well, it would have been. If
That's
you didn't
rare,
do
dude.
what you just did, there would have been a cake in 50 minutes. Something happened to that cake, you cake murdering son of a.
He's the best. Have you seen?
Obviously, you've been on a lot of podcasts, Justin, all over the world. What's your favorite one?
Cameron Haynes, easy. And the reason is because Cameron was one of the first people that allowed me to not talk about women and just talk about what was on my heart. On top of that, he's a salt of the fucking earth, bro. Cameron Haynes is one of the most genuine, wonderful men I've ever met. I got to spend time with his family. Fuck, I loaded his dishwasher at his house. It was like a vibe.
Adam, you lied and said it was a bookstore. You told the other guy it's a party.
He's boring. I like that. That's the animal kingdom, bro. That is the animal kingdom for you. Wow.
Yes.
Ah, tequila! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, run, run, run.
Team killer. Team killer, yeah.
Are you here alone? You are? Right up front. You're so cute. I have to talk to you. What's your name? Alex, were you supposed to come with someone? Or no? I love that you sat right up front by yourself. Alex, what do you do? Besides gay? What do? You have a gay mustache. Am I right? True? You're in gay. That's so hot. I used to watch only gay. What do you do for a living? I'm sorry. I'm so in my head right now. Doctoral student. Do you have an accent? Where are you from? Tunisia. I know nothing about. Drums. Do you play drums? All right. So, what kind of doctor do you want to be? Translation? What?
Why is it illegal?
This is a huge thing people don't understand. There's a difference in between doing something illegal and doing something against casino rules. Like me, for example, one of their unwritten rules is you can't win. So if you win, they can't arrest you for it, or else I'd be in jail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So with Dana, they can only say, you gotta go. Yeah. Or...
Oh, if you guys have anything you want me to check out, this is the opportunity. I'll just check it out. Let's hang out. That's what this is about. Just hanging out. Like I said, if you want to come up and say hi or have something on your mind, press 1 and I'll drop the link. You can come up and hang out with me if you want.
You have to play like this, or this particular rule, or we're gonna change this. But the short of it is, if you break the rules, they'll just throw you out. But if you commit a crime, like cheating, you go to prison immediately, first offense.
So counting cards isn't
not a crime.
Illegal.
Well, counting cards, like the +3 to -3 scale, is super easy. You can literally go on YouTube, put card counting video, and actually learn truly how to count cards. It's not hard, it's not a secret, it's not illegal, it's none of that.
Have you become new men now that you've seen the world through another person's eyes?
No, yeah, totally. All right, we gotta talk. Your body is so weird. Yours too. Like, I didn't realize that seeing the world from 2 inches lower was gonna be so disorienting. Yes, and you're left-handed. Nuts. Left-handed scissors. What? Ink smear, huh?
And honestly, I didn't think about how that would be an interesting reaction, but I would think that in the presence of the crone responsible, you'd maybe want to just...
Yeah. Dude. Colors. I spent half a day looking at the grass, knowing it was green, but inside of you it looked blue. Yes, I had the same thing with the purple glass of orange juice. It really messed up my sense of, like, objective reality. Like, which of our reds is, like, the real red? I feel like both of them are, right? If we both can point to a thing and then agree that it's red, then it's red, right? Is it? Like, I would imagine that rods and cones, just as, like, a part of the...
Remember when I bought dinner last night? That's fucking crazy. I paid for dinner and I was laying in bed last night. And I was
that would have messed me up.
That's it though. Once you pay for dinner, it's like literally a 5-minute period where people are like, "Thanks."
Oh, thanks, man. That's pretty
and then
cool.
It's nothing.
The only good
I was
thing
like, I'm
is-
just gonna keep bringing it up.
You don't have to pay for the next.
The next day, I'm gonna be like, "Damn, that was an expensive dinner. That was nice. I did that."
But you're good for the next few, because you got that one. That's the thing
We'll
you
see.
get.
Now with you two cheap fucks. Remember when I bought dinner?
If you fuck this up, I'm gonna blame you.
Okay, so what they're doing.
The guy hasn't even started to run, bro. What the fuck?
People actually pull up.
Pizza coming. Killed it.
I already shot it by the way too, so it wasn't team effort there.
I'm finished.
Crazy.
He's naked on foot.
You probably had tire shoes, didn't you?
Boss stalker. Feed it. Quick.
Oh, yeah, this
get
game's
the meat in
yeah.
it. Get to meet the
Yeah.
full stalker kills it. Get him. Just even if the stalker picks you, I'm shooting the stalker. Just get it in. Just get tamed. Okay, very nice.
240 melee. What?
That's really good.
Hello. What the? Bloodsucker.
240 is insane.
Wow, GG's guys.
I think attack target.
Yep, GG's.
The problem.
Oh, I'm hobo fishing again, the gang.
Hey, Commander, how you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I did a Battlefield stream earlier, and you know, I gotta do something a little bit. I gotta be more creative, so we're starting.
Don't forget the
something a little different.
humongous. Look at that one.
I've been well.
It is so big.
Yeah, working hard.
It's so big.
Working on myself. If you want to come up and say hi, you can drop the link if you want. And it's a Streamyard link, so you just come up and say hi.
Oh, I'm hobo fishing again, the gang. What do we got? Take a look. Oh,
Fish.
yeah.
This is just classic. Of course this would happen. I invite somebody over to watch a movie and the fucking subtitle feature doesn't work. Dude, you seem stressed. I am stressed. Come on, dude. Relax. Listen up. Jesus is in control, dude. Jesus is in control. Yeah, we gotta listen.
I don't know.
It's
Do you
just
guys
that
find
torrented
these funny?
this
I don't
movie
know
in.
why I find
It said
these
it
so
had
funny.
English subtitles and there aren't, so we're not gonna know what they're saying. And I got this beautiful girl sitting next to me. Dude, tell her that. Tell her she looks really good. You look really good tonight.
Oh, thanks.
That's what's up. This is just classic. Of course this would happen. I invite somebody over to
Yeah,
watch a movie
yeah.
and the
I
fucking
enjoyed
subtitle
those.
feature
I
doesn't work.
enjoyed
Dude, you seem
Did you know that if in Red Dead Redemption 2 you kill Dutch and Jose at the same time, then proceed to kill the Valentine saloon bartender and the sheriff, followed by eliminating the New Austin sniper, and finally, take a bath in Ansburg, you'll actually encounter something pretty weird when you go back out.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get much cleaner than this. Thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Meta guide, how you doing? I played Battlefield earlier. Oh, nope, we don't want to see the... Okay.
Did you know that if in Red Dead Redemption 2...
If you pause it at the right time, leave a comment I did. Then go to this website, ppp.bio, and claim your free amount.
I made the mistake of talking to my happiest married friend after I called off my engagement. Don't do that. Your happiest married friend doesn't remember what it's like to be heartbroken. She's like, well, what are you going to do now? You going to get back out there? Are you seeing anybody? And I was like, nope, just going to focus on my career for a little bit. And she's like, well, why can't you focus on a career and a relationship at the same time? And I was like, how do I explain this in a way you might understand? Have you ever been on the freeway in traffic and your lane stops, but the one next to you keeps moving, so you get in the one that's moving, and as soon as you get the one that's moving, that one stops, and the one next to you starts moving again. So you get back in that first one, because that one's moving now, and as soon as you get back in that first one, that one stops again, and the one next to you starts moving. And after you go back and forth a few more times, at a certain point, you're like, okay, is it fucking me?
I see her point. That took a while.
Buddy,
Yeah, it took
can I
a
ask you
while.
a serious question? So you know how Sarah's been trying to get pregnant?
Yeah, for a while now.
Yeah, with James?
With James.
So
Congratulations.
She asked me to ask you if you could help her.
GG's,
because
you can
for
post
some
it here if
reason
you'd
with
like.
James, it's
Do you
not
have a
working.
wrench? Let me see if you have a wrench. Yeah, you have a wrench.
What?
Post a short
And
here if
James
you'd like.
gave her permission to ask too.
James said okay.
Yeah. Because I think they're like desperate at this point.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
The money that I've been depositing every week for the last 20 years into my 401k, I would like to have it.
By cashing out your account before retirement, you'll be forfeiting nearly half your money. It's just not recommended.
And what is retirement age?
65.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that money. So, what do you say? Should we do this?
Captain Marvel vs. Silver Surfer.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay, cool.
Captain Marvel vs. Silver.
No way. Is he gonna do it?
Yes, 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 yes. Can you take me?
Yeah, that's good. Actually, we could watch it here, dude. I didn't think about that. We actually could watch the YouTube short here. Hold on. Yeah, we could do that. How do I do this? I know how to do this. And then we'll go over here. I think this will work. It sounds like you were really there, dude. You ran for your life, bro. That was awesome. Good job. I needed a good laugh, dude. Good job. Yeah, that was great. Shorts. Are these spiders? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we got spiders. Spiders looking good these days.
110.5 pounds for Alexia.
Good job.
Would you like to buy my last dumbbell?
I suppose I could use a little toning.
That was Commander 76 we watched, guys, on that YouTube short. Go check out his channel.
How'd your right arm get so strong?
Just lifting this dumbbell. I'm pretty happy with this baby. Now it's Lefty's turn.
Oh, no you don't. I just got an idea.
Bartender, sir, may I have a sugar-free ginger ale and make it flat. The bubbles burn my butt.
Oh, darn it, son! What the hell kind of sissy are you? Hey, are you calling my life partner a sissy? Cause $100 says he could whoop you in arm wrestling. Texas penny it is. Oh, dang it! I've been played like a dimwit's kazoo. Oh, yes! Homo, we make a dynamite.
I'm pretty good at it, picking out psychos, and it drives my wife nuts. Like, I remember, like, she was one of the first people that got into Kanye West, right? The great Kanye West. And I was thinking he was cool. And then one day I saw him do an interview, and he was talking shit about how great he was. And there was just this look that was in his eye, and it just made me nervous. I'm like, dude, this guy is volatile, man. There's something with this guy. He's making me nervous. This guy is, like, right on the edge of, like, snapping. I know. You don't believe me. Dude, okay. Next time Kanye's going off on himself, I'm telling you, just close your eyes, forget it's him, and really listen to what is coming out of this guy's mouth. He says shit like, I'm a genius. I'm a god. I'm Shakespeare. My biggest regret is I'll never get to see myself perform live. That's a direct quote. My biggest regret is I'll never get to see myself perform live.
That's good.
Dude,
That's good. I like that. Yo, Dando. How you doing? With Battlefield dying, bro, I gotta figure out something new to do. And video games not getting any better, so I got Streamyards. Streamyards, I can people can come up and say hi if they want. I can drop a link and we can hang out. That's all it is, just hanging out. I might be able to play some video games in the future. I might be able to play some Battlefield. I don't know, but it's all good. It's the music I got worried about.
You're actually up good, bro. Leave! 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 Dude! You're absolutely... Dude!
Yeah.
Dude! Just take a breather! Take a fucking breather,
Oh, soon.
bro.
How about that?
Now you're
Soon.
back down.
Motorfest.
Stop. Chill. Oh my god, you're at
So
190,
far,
you start at
this link was
170.
awesome.
Leaf, dude.
Lego Fortnite, yeah.
Now we're
Lego
vegan.
Fortnite.
Now we're vegan. Now we're vegan. Now stop, dude. You have to stop. You got really lucky with the 130. You're up, dude. You just have to stop.
This is so bad.
You're actually up good, bro. Leaf! Leaf!
It's crazy, dude. The gambling.
Oh, you cannot take this.
Smelling salts?
We'll go with Norman because he's cocky. The smell hits
He's
you
an
like
attack
a
guy.
fucking freight train. Watch this.
No way.
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
Wait, you
Like
don't
a
take it
freight
individually?
train. No. Like a freight train.
What?
Son.
No way.
Yeah.
What are these used for?
Give it to Shane. Give it to Shane. Just take a sniff.
shit.
Just take a sniff. Go ahead. Ready? 3. Here we go. 1. Then you got too deep. You went too deep. You went too deep.
It's crazy.
Oh no.
Bro, you blew your neck out.
They're at the back of my head.
Yeah,
you pulled a muscle. Blew your fucking neck out.
My nose bleeding? Holy dick.
Me and Theo did it the first time.
Yeah, bigger nose. Bigger nose.
Stronger.
Roy Nelson is a fucking complete anomaly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he is.
Why can't he lose weight? How is it possible that he trains so hard? I've seen this guy throw around like 130, 155 pound kettlebells, like one arm swings, wing, 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 like it's nothing. They go, you would lose weight, right? You would think, but
he would be a 185 pound phenom.
Well,
Instead.
This is Commander 76 in the chat, guys. That's a good one. I enjoyed that. Thank you.
Roy Nelson is a fucking complete anomaly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he is.
Why can't he lose weight? How is it possible that he trains so hard? I've seen this guy throw around like 130, 155 pound kettlebells, like one arm swings, wing, 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 like it's nothing. They go, you would lose weight, right? You would think, but
he would be a 185 pound phenom.
Well,
Instead, he's a heavyweight. He's a big contender in
maybe it's an implant. Man.
Oh, Anna's been playing some Battlefield 1. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Snipers. Did I press the wrong button, maybe? Yeah. I don't know what I did. Anyways, back to shorts. Unless there's something you guys want me to check out, let me know. I'll check it out.
Country music,
and
I don't, but I get it. Like I understand why white people
dude.
like it. You know, like you can relate to it. You can understand all the lyrics. You don't need to Google what a nene is. It's not, I don't know if you know this. Every country song's just about exactly what a white guy's doing at that moment. It's like I turn the radio up. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. That's good. That's music. That's what I like. I get it. You can relate to it. I ride around. I listen to rap. That's all I listen to. I can't relate to one fucking song. I just ride around by myself, bob my head, just like, I beat the pussy up. Just like, I don't know if I beat it up. Like, I'm like, I'll shadowbox the pussy. I've never knocked it out. Everyone's knocking out pussies. I've never knocked it.
Rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
10. 10. 10.
Don't take this the wrong way. There's no 10s at this table. You
guys
guys
are
are
not
not 10s.
you
Saying you're a 10 puts you on par
You had
with
to.
the
Yo, what up, Lawrence? Hey, man, you want to play front hand, backhand? It's easy, dog. All you got to do is say front hand or backhand. All right, front hand. Bam! I got you, sucker. I see how it is. Come on, man. Backhand. Huh? It's still my move, right? I choose backhand this time. I mean, you asked for it. I mean, you literally...
We all know it, that formula at McDonald's, why that's the best tasting Coke and Diet Coke on the planet.
Why?
You get a formula, like the gun has a blend, and there's definitely a different formula at McDonald's.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
If you drive by McDonald's and you get a Diet Coke, you'll be like, what the fuck?
Coca-Cola does something different for McDonald's. The fast food chain gets their Coke syrup delivered in stainless steel tanks. According to the New York...
Ricky, the Golden Globe statue is round. Name 3 other things that are round. The Earth. My balls.
You got we're not done.
Ricky, name 3 things you can cover with chocolate. A cake, yourself, someone else.
He's good. Dude, he's good. He's a good comedian.
I can't wait to hear his easy question.
Okay. Name 3 Tom Hanks movies. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
No!
Whoa, that was good.
I am really offended when I go into a lot of churches in America and I see a picture of Jesus on the wall. What's the color?
Yeah,
Ricky, the Golden...
I am really...
Finished Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'm curious where everyone's going for Christmas.
If you guys have anything you want me to watch, let me know.
If anywhere.
Put it in the chat, or let me know. Yeah.
I don't mean, are you celebrating Christmas?
I can drop the link. Come up, say hi.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily everyone celebrates it. I'm just curious if...
They accused me of throwing, so I ran the worst perk, and this happened.
Stop throwing?
A no mither game. Let's see what we can do. Add self-care just to make sure we're a bit more survivable. Self-care and no mither? I know what you're thinking. This poor killer, they don't stand a chance. I'm putting everything on the table to try and get the dub as I always do. Can't get me, I'm running no mither. Therefore you can't get me. Around. Lost us. They have lost us. We'll get to this pallet. Oh no mither! Gaming, looping, getting the goods, getting the DCs! How's that for throwing? Throwing the killers on the rest.
Babe,
What?
why did you buy a new sewing kit?
Sewing kit? I didn't buy no sewing kit.
Babe, this is a sewing kit. I know a sewing kit when I see one.
That ain't no sewing kit. That's some cookies.
I know my granny got these. I know a sewing kit when I see a sewing kit. She got all kinds of stuff in here to fix all of the rips and stuff that we had.
I just bought that. Go ahead, open it. It's some cookies. Try sugar cookies. Those are the best.
Why is it cookies in here?
Because it's a cookie tip.
I'm about to go call my granny.
It is good to be a villain. So, a gentleman earlier said, you're so great at being a villain. Why you do so many villain roles? Why are you so great at it? Well, it's simple, and as I've talked to you about it. It may not be so cool in Hollywood, but it's working for me. I won't kiss another woman because, as a villain, I may kill 10 guys in a scene. And when we're filming the scene, it's actually kind of funny.
I bombed at Helium. I was driving back to our house, and there was just like a finance bro on a bike, and I was just driving by him, and I was like, "Pussy," and I hit a red light, and I saw him flying, dude. My windows were down, and I had a thought. I was like, "Do I pull the window up?" I was like, "No, I get whatever he's about to give me." Dude, he stuck his head in my window, and he goes, "Nice car, you fucking faggot." And then I went. And we both started laughing. He pedaled away, and I was like, "Yeah." He laughed. It was such a nice moment.
That's a good exchange.
It was a genuine nice exchange.
Yeah, the writing, even though it's like California, different.
Have you seen the new Pope? This motherfucker ain't like the rest of the popes. This motherfucker is special. This motherfucker is almost a nigga. He say some shit you ain't expecting and then just walk the fuck off. They asked the new Pope, they was like, "New Pope,
how does he set him up so well?
New Pope, what do you think about homosexuals?" New Pope said, "Who am I to judge?" Oh, that was
good.
Give no fuck. I say wherever I want. I do whatever I want. I counted up money for fun. You know, pocket for fun. We give no fuck.
That's crazy. Anybody
It's
would
the
try
largest
that.
Holocaust in history with 3 trillion.
Get the fuck off my drive. Mate, he's allowed to film. All right. Just calm down. Filming my fucking house. Get the fuck
Yo,
off my
how you
property now.
doing?
Why?
You want to come up and say hi, hang out?
This is my house.
The Streamyards.
Why? Why? Fucking have that, you prick. Why are you fucking doing that?
You want to come up and say hi? I can drop the link.
All right. Fucking calm down. Off my property, I said. Fucking calm down.
Come on. Shoot, okay, this is gonna be tough. Hang on.
Oh. Oh.
That's his fault. That's his fault. Oh my God. You gotta rip him off. You gotta rip him off.
The car's stuck on him.
Henry donated $4.99 and says, "Thank you, Dad. You've always been my favorite father."
He's dead. He's dead. Don't even look. Don't look. Don't look.
This is like GTA, dude.
Come on.
You know why I hired off
He walked in the room, and I hated
Sure,
it.
why not? Let me get the link, all right?
This guy jumped the evolution scale by about 1,000 years. He's 6'6". He has hair that you need a lawnmower to cut. Cheekbones that look like a Harley. Lips, they're so big that if he flew over 10,000 feet, they would explode. Neck, shoulders, and he's a genius. He's a physicist and a chemical engineer, MIT graduate, Fulbright scholar. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. And blue eyes. That's not even human.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef Anthony. What's up? What's our top selling small plate?
Definitely the drunken scallop.
Oh.
Any chance you'd make
It's
them for
6
me?
in the morning. I got to get some sleep. See you next time, Jack. Commander, hugs. Have a good one. Thanks for
Anthony is
stopping
one
by.
heck of a
Dude, your
chef
shorts
and
are
an even more
legendary.
lovable guy. He played some
Definitely made me
absolute
laugh.
masterpieces, so
You're
I was
cool.
thrilled that he was
Ooh.
willing to show me how Root and Branch does their drunken scallops. He starts off by seasoning and searing some beautiful U10 scallops.
yeah,
And I love
scallops
what I
are
was
good, right?
seeing here. Just
Who
look
does-
at the
who doesn't
size
like
of these
scallops? Let me know.
Once he got a nice sear set, he gave them all a flip and then threw in a knob of
I think
butter.
everybody
Then he
loves
got to
scallops. I
work
haven't
on the
met
sauce that
anybody.
they topped their scallops with. First, he cooked down some pancetta, then added some garlic and shallots before working in some butter. And all of this was done to set the stage
Yeah, I'm
for the
still
whiskey
playing Battlefield,
flambe.
bro.
And he told me by doing this, he's giving the sauce a smoky, tangy finish for the scallops.
Welcome to
And
the
once the flame died
stage.
down, he slowly worked in some heavy
Jack, how's
cream
it going,
before seasoning
man?
the
Let me
sauce.
mute this real quick so we can keep on watching while we talk. How you doing? How you been?
I'm good, man.
Oi, oi, oi. We got Risey in the chat. Oi. How you doing, brother?
Good timing because I'm about to blaze one.
Nice. Yeah, I smoked a fatty earlier, dude. It was so nice. They got these new ones that have the crystals. They call them crystals, but it's just little pieces of what's that stuff called? It's not hash. It's the stuff. It's not oil. It's something else, bro. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, they're good. I've been laughing at Gordon Ramsay's clips all day. Yeah, dude, he's legendary, Dan Dog. So, what do you have, Greg? What's your flavor tonight?
Well, my guy didn't tell me, but I recognize the flavor, and I'm pretty sure it's called mango. It's one of my favorite flavors in existence. It's fucking delicious.
I'm a big fan of Super Silver Haze.
Ah, nice.
Hey, Ricey, you want me to post the link in the chat? Did you see it? Would you like to come up and hang out with us? I would love if you came up and hung out with us, dude.
Did you say Risey as in Risey Lee?
Yeah, Risey Undead is in this. In the
Oh,
chat,
I'm not
bro.
going to hang out with Risey. He's a fucking prick.
Really? I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's all right. All right,
Well,
anyways.
he's not here. He's not here. He's not here. It's just you and me. There's
All
no
right,
one in the
cool.
backstage. It's just you and me.
Yeah, I don't hang out with the gay ops kids.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been paying attention to.
I don't
really
either,
anything.
but I know who the gay ops people are, so I stay away from them. They're cunts.
Good call, man. Less drama.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a lot more productive too now that I'm, away from all that nonsense. So getting a lot of work done. About to launch Battlegate. So that's exciting. I'll have
You
to
want
send
to?
you.
Let me see. Do you have a wrench? You want to drop a link to Battlegate? Yeah, you have a wrench. You're more than welcome to drop a link in the chat to Battlegate.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really have a link yet. I just have a Facebook page for it, and I don't have the campaign up yet. But anybody can look up Battlegate on Facebook. It's a trading card game. We're getting ready to launch, and pretty pumped up, man. It's been a lot of work trying to get to this point, and it's been a big mess. You're not playing Battlefield these days? What are you playing now?
I played Battlefield earlier, so I played Battlefield for about 2 hours today. Got some booms, just so we can keep the originality of the show going. But eventually, Battlefield's gonna be dying out, so I have to figure out something. I have been trying other games, but I haven't really found anything I've enjoyed. So I know I've been hanging out on panels, so I know this is what I enjoy, and I got to do something. So with video games dying and not really pushing the direction I want to go, so I got to figure out
Yeah.
something. But I have been playing Battlefield, and apparently they're doing a season 7 into December. I guess next month. So there is going to be 2 new maps coming to Battlefield. Hopefully they're more designed for like open map play where the wingsuit I can go around and get booms. But the new map they dropped was more of a close combat map where the wingsuit, which wasn't even anything, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I dipped into Battlefield 2042 for a little bit, and I don't know, man. These days, I think my favorite genre is survival games. I like the depth. I do like the Battlefield series a lot. It's for a first-person shooter. It's actually really there's a lot of depth to it. But yeah, Call of Duty is like a 20-minute game for me. I get bored, even if I get high scores or something. I'm bored in no time.
No, yeah, definitely. I can't get into the bullet sponge of Call of Duty. How like you have like 4 plates, and then you shoot somebody, and then all of a sudden they run around the corner, plate up again. You gotta shoot them again, and all of a sudden you got 200 bullets into somebody. Like really, dude? You're not. Come on, man. And they got stim packs, and I just can't get in the whole just bullet sponging people. I'm like, yeah, if you're down, dude. So I couldn't fuck into Call of Duty either. And then yeah, Battlefield is good.
Well, Dice
can we
knows
do one-
map design, and the thing is, how many Call of Duty teams have there been? And almost none of them got map design right. I think after Call of Duty 3, everybody just sort of like did the same shit over and over. So whenever you kill somebody, they spawn behind you, and they're going to come around. It's just I hate it, dude.
Oh, you talking about that kind of Call of Duty where it's the old school small maps. I always think of more like Warzone where it's the big open battle royale. But yeah, I kind of actually want to get into the Call of Duty small maps again, maybe, just because I've seen the gameplay. I've seen it looks kind of fun again. I don't know. We might do that, but I can't get the booms. That's the thing. Like my channel is built on booms, and it's just like, what do I do? It's
The
hopefully
channel's
there's no-
built on your personality, dude. We're all
That's
here to
true.
hang out with you, basically. That's what it's built on. So whether people boom or you cut them in half, I don't think anybody's going to care.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I'm trying to make a game right now. I'm looking for an Unreal Engine 5 software engineer, and it's been a trick trying to find somebody who will work for other than commission. Obviously, like they'll do commission work and stuff, but I'm looking for somebody to partner up with, and I've got a hell of an art team and a hell of a game that I've been developing. I've been writing a short story for it, but yeah, man, I've just I played Subnautica there for a bit and kind of obsessed over it because of thalassophobia, the fear of open ocean. And
Yeah.
if you experience that and you play Subnautica, at some point in the game you're gonna hit the escape button and you're gonna fuck off, and it's part of playing the game. It's like it took me about a week to play that game. Normally, I've never been afraid of a video game before. I don't think a movie has scared me since I was like 8, and Subnautica had me in the middle of just primal fear, man.
Oh, so have you tried the forest?
No, people keep suggesting it, but I'm really comfortable in forests, so I don't think it's.
Well,
it's not like the water. The water gets me, dude.
I can see the water, but I can see the water because you have the fear. But I heard the forest is also a great experience because yeah, I heard it's a great experience. It will freak you out. Like people are generally scared, so
I watched some
want to welcome a
playthroughs.
meta
I
guide.
wouldn't be afraid. It's not anything that frightens me.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, it's just more of the fear of the water. I've seen actually some of the footage. Actually, we can watch some of that. Hold on, this
I'll
is
be
some of the
real with
unreal
you.
footage right here.
I didn't know I had thalassophobia until I played Subnautica. It makes sense because I did have reactions to deep water, ocean water before, but it's just yeah. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm not afraid of monsters. Like to me, monsters are neat. I create monsters. So it's not like, the only thing that really gets me is if they're massive and it's underwater. Something about the water just makes it scary to me. Outside of that, it doesn't really affect me. But I sit and I watch movies like The Meg. That movie sucks ass. I laugh at that and kind of cringe at it. But I don't know, man. That game triggers it. I'm trying to make a game that really triggers thalassophobia in people. If I can find the engineer for it. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. I've sat in haunted, so-called haunted places in the middle of the night with the lights out and all that kind of stuff. I've never had anything. I think people create ghosts in their imaginations, and I honestly don't even really believe in most cryptids. I think Earth is a lot more boring than than we want it to be.
Yeah, no, I don't follow Ghost either, man. I don't. Here's some Subnautica footage. That's the one thing I just watched. The thing about Subnautica, some guy was no, it wasn't Subnautica. Have you played Ark?
Yeah, I did try that.
I guess there's a lot actually in the ocean I didn't know about. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
I didn't get that far into the game. I didn't like the way it played. I ran around in the game world. It just, I don't know, man. I tried a couple I just did not like it at all. It wasn't for me.
Now, there was another game that was like an open island game. I don't know if you've played that one. I don't. It was before Subnautica. We went from island to island. Or is that Subnautica? Before it became all this updates.
Well, first of all, what you're seeing there is an actual mod for Subnautica. That's not the normal game.
Okay.
It's a there's a guy to watch. He's really entertaining. Who has a lot of videos. He'll keep you entertained for hours watching him play Subnautica. His name is Butch X3, and his thalassophobia is way beyond mine. He has freakouts. There have been times where that guy was down on the floor crawling and crying, and it's hilarious. Yeah, that's him.
Ark, yeah, he's been playing Ark lately. Playlist.
Yeah, he gets really freaked out. It's pretty funny. But the just the normal game, when you start the game, you're in a life pod that's floating in an alien planet, like ocean planet.
Harbor Freight.
And if you go up the ladder, you come out on top, and you just look around. You're surrounded by ocean, and that's freaky to certain types of people. Yeah, like right there. See that? Some people are more afraid of not being able to see down in the water, and being surrounded by the water. Others are more afraid of being underwater and being able to see, but seeing like a big thing or some obscured big thing in the deep, or even just the water getting deep. Your imagination says something big can fit here.
This is a Butch X3, guys. Go check him out if you like for Subnautica content. So, which one are you? Are you more worried about being above the water or below the water, or just the whole concept?
I think it's both for me, man. It's pretty even. I really don't like looking down in the water and not being able to see what's under me. That's a problem. And being down there, man, I'll tell you what. When I've been in the ocean before and it starts getting dark blue, I get this feeling, this primal fear, I don't belong there, man. It's just, we don't fucking belong there.
Yeah, definitely. No, I totally agree.
That's how these guys that go out in the ocean and do the spear fishing. I'll tell you the guy to watch. I watch the shit out of him. I'm actually basing a character on this guy. He's inspired me so much. 10-ton balls of steel. His name is Brody Moss. His channel is YBS Youngbloods. And there's a one video in particular. He's cruising around in the open ocean in a transparent kayak.
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I see that guy. Yeah, his YouTube definitely recommends him. There he is, right there. Yeah, YouTube definitely recommends this guy. Oh wow,
There it is.
I got multiple things playing now. Whoops.
It's like the only time somebody has captured what's supposed to be, they call that tail sailing. It's some phenomenon that marine biologists don't really understand about the whales. Like sometimes they've been reported to just have their tails sticking out of the water.
What the hell? I don't want to get too close.
I wonder if fish feel that way about us when we stick our feet in the water.
Right. That's a good point. It's the opposite. Yeah, inversed. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, I don't know about this whole transparent thing. Like, it seems like a great white would love messing with him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does get fucked with I think a tiger, or maybe it was a bull shark. I forget. There was a shark that attacks. Maybe that's the other kayak video. He gets attacked by sharks a couple times. He's dude's got 10-ton balls of steel. I really like watching him.
Yeah, look at that. These guys are like, dude, what are you doing, bro? We're gonna eat you.
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend that actually goes and does this stuff with him. That's what's phenomenal. That he found a woman. Then again, it's Australia. There might be more of them there than in the States, but she goes out there and in the ocean with him, spearfishing. They last videos they made, they went to this crab island. It's just full of freaking massive crabs everywhere. I was freaking her out pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. But I really like this guy a lot. I've actually based a character on him. There's just I started out by Subnautica inspired me to start developing an aquatic survival game because there were just so many things missing from Subnautica that I wanted. And I got a hell of a creative network, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to try and put together a game development team. I've been developing different types of games for a long time, and finding the engineer so far has been a trick. But
yeah, I had no idea where you'd look for an engineer. I don't know where to even start. I guess put an ad on Craigslist.
Well, I looked on Unreal's forums. I looked.
Okay.
I looked a
makes
few
sense.
different places. I found some, but they all want they just want commission work. If you're going to pay a software engineer, you're looking at a big budget. It's really hard to get a project launched like that. So unless you have a lot of money. So that wasn't really flying. I'm still looking though, but also I've been trying to inspire some people who are interested in getting into some creative projects, that I know that are computer, pretty computer literate, trying to inspire them to take up Unreal Engine 5. So I'll tell you what, Unreal Engine 5 is a complete entertainment industry game changer. It has changed everything. They're using it to make movies now. You can make you can make the top tier quality CGI in your freaking home by yourself now using Unreal Engine 5. It's unreal. Well, I fucking hate when I do that. Pun not intended.
All right.
I use the word unreal a lot. So when I talk about Unreal Engine, I always end up saying unreal, and then I feel like a dumbass, like I'm doing a commercial for them or something.
Well, it's the best way to describe it. It's it's so real looking. I don't know. I've seen the footage of it so far. It's pretty cool, man. I don't know what if Battlefield's. No, I don't know. Battlefield's all about Frostbite engine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
build
know
their
what-
own engine. If you're a big game company, you build your own engine. You pay software engineers to do that, and that way you don't own a licensing fee to anybody like Epic Games, for example. Small creator like myself, small game developer, that's a different story. It's a lot easier to jump in, use an already existing engine like that. But tell you what, that Unreal Engine 5, it's such a difference, like an upgrade from 4, that it looks like aliens came to Earth and basically built Unreal Engine 5. And I caught a Facebook bot like messaging me on my account. It was a variation of the oh hi, this did we work together before, type of thing like that, where they say can we be friends? They say it in some convoluted method, and you can tell it's a bot. This one was a little bit clever, so I actually made one comment, and then I went, wait a minute, you're a bot, aren't you? And then the person didn't reply, so I went to her page, and I looked at the pictures, and the still pictures looked believable, but I watched video footage, and I understand how the meta-human system in Unreal Engine 5 works. So I recognized right away that they were using the metahuman. They created a bot, and it gave me the idea. I should actually start. If I find an Unreal Engine 5 software engineer, might have to create some hot chicks and then start OnlyFans.
Actually, a Gamer of the War for this year. Gamer of the Year was a what are those things called? Those bot chicks. I don't know, avatars was a digital avatar was Gamer of the Year. Yeah, which is I don't know if that because there is someone behind the avatar, so technically someone is working. But I wouldn't be surprised if an AI eventually wins the Gamer of the Year or some kind of Entertainer of the Year. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't have real AI yet, but as
What do you
far
mean
as
by that?
as far as I know, there is no actual real artificial intelligence on this planet, and there probably won't be for another 80 to 100 years. The complexity of the software is ridiculous. They've been creating these chat GBT, for example. They create that, and they create some that can write code, but they're very, very flawed, and it's just a joke. These are apps, dude. That's all they are. They're not. I've refused to call them AI. I call them fake AI. and it's a joke. They're toys basically for people who don't have creative talent. So if you don't have creative talent, you can go play around and you'll come up with something that's almost passable as art. But usually a professional can look at it and go, typically, there's something wrong with it. The limbs will be messed up, or and characters are always just standing there. They never know any kind of dynamic poses. I mean, there's a whole list of, things that they just simply don't do. But I also especially do not call it art, because art is defined as a product of human expression. So if there were an actual AI, it simply would not be capable of producing art, because by definition, it's not human.
It almost seems like some definitions need to be updated, dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you look up at the definition of war, it doesn't include animals. It doesn't include animals as having war. But we do know that chimpanzees have had wars. Like tribes have had wars. You know what I mean? Animal tribes.
Those aren't wars, though. Skirmishes and hunting parties are not. That's not an actual war, though. Warfare is completely
there's
different.
One champions act, like there's one group that it completely annihilated another group, like just removed the family. So that seems like a war to me when we remove the other family from the area and your animals. That seems kind of warish, Ants have wars.
It's really not. It's warfare is a big It's a big monster, man. It's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of tactics, and there's none of that with these apes. They hunt. They kill, they take over, they fight over territory and stuff, but almost all animals have, territorial battles and things like that. They try to remove other, competition or weaker creatures. Not really warfare, it's just kind of nature.
That's true, I guess. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They also don't pollute. Warfare always pollutes the planet. Like, it destroys the land. There's just so many layers levels to look at it, angles to look at it. I can't call it war.
Clicks, I thank you for showing this channel. But it's so fast. Like, she builds these tanks like really fast. It's kind of a cool channel. Check it out, guys. It's the Aquarium Info. Thanks for letting us. Thanks for letting me know about that, dude. They're cool. They're really cool.
Speaking of sharing, I'm not actually suspended right now on Facebook, so I'll go ahead and share.
That's a good point. Clicks is he's a gamer also, and we use the bots are all AI in Fortnite. Some of them are okay, but you could tell when it's a bot. They just don't move like gamers move. Gamers are sporadic. You can tell they can't perform like us. But they do have auto aim, you know what I mean? So there's something about that, but yeah, they can't perform like us.
Well, even our idiotic species members are still highly complex organisms. There's it may not seem like it, but there are a lot of functions going on upstairs and in their bodies, and it's going to take a long time to simulate that.
Yes.
I mean, it perhaps if there is technology that computer technology that let's say they're like 50 to 100 or so years more advanced than what they're showing civilians. I think they're ahead of us for sure. They don't give the best tech to the civilians, but nothing like that. I don't believe, dude. I'll tell you what, man. The globalists, they pretty much just lie about what they have. They take a little they take a little fucking a little pin or something or needle and then make it out to be a missile. Everything is about illusion. It's the art of war. And most of the time they don't have the shit. They just scare people. They frighten people. And get people to do dumb shit, and that's how they damage people. So they don't need to have a lot of weapons. They just gotta psych people out with the media and then sit back and watch the stupids.
It's good that you think that we have at least 50 years until we got to worry about Terminator.
Well, I mean, there is. That's if we're the ones developing the tech. Now, I don't necessarily believe aliens have came to this planet before, but if there is a species we're unaware of on the planet that has much better technology than what we have, I could see that would be maybe a way that there could be AI on the planet. But us humans, I don't believe Homo sapiens sapien has that yet. I mean, that's a hell of a jump to go from, hey, we got video games, or start with Pong, and hey, we got a little calculator, then we got Pong, and then hey, we got video games, and now our video games look real, and then all of a sudden, oh, we're creating a being. I don't really see it. I think that they're playing with cloning technology more than anything, and they don't really want us to look at that. Is I think what they're the kind of tech that we know. I mean, it is confirmed technology that exists. And
I know that the Asian countries have less regulations and are definitely into cloning. So they're definitely advanced over there in cloning than we are. So it's interesting to hear what's going on over there. Like, you ever hear Joe Rogan talk about CRISPR? You can't stop Joe Rogan talking about Rogan. Oops, talking about CRISPR.
Well, we have a cloning company here in the States that will clone your pet for 50 grand.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. You know what CRISPR is? No. CRISPR is genetic engineering. They were trying to see if it could be used to eliminate genes that cause certain diseases. Yeah. Right. And so that's what they did in China. They said
that's not what they want to do with the tech.
Children for HIV. So now they can't get.
Right.
They make it sound so good. We're going to save the babies from HIV. No, you're going to kill a bunch of people. That's what they're going to do with it. It's always what they do with stuff. They kill people with it.
So then he asked, "What's going to happen?" I go, "Well, I'm going to go."
This is a good comedian.
I go to bed.
Fluffy.
No, what's going to happen if I don't get my phone back? I go, "That's a good question, Frankie. I don't know. You're not going to get me a new one?" No, dude, I already got you a phone. It was your responsibility.
I want to figure out how to make AI work for me. Like, having, I don't know, somehow AI's got to be able to work for make money for me. There's got to be a way to do that. I don't know if they're going to make that illegal, having AI make money for you. But it's something
there are
I
people doing it right now. I guarantee you, when that joke I made earlier about doing an OnlyFans using MetaHuman from Unreal
Times when gamers were better voice.
I guarantee you there are people doing it. I fucking guarantee it. In fact, I'll bet you anything. I probably should. I should go to that page. I could show you this page actually. Let me find this for you. I knew what to look for. No, I'm talking about an actual profile that's a bot.
Oh yeah, okay.
So.
Oh yeah. The bots were taking over the internet, dude. Someone said, the gentleman named Monograph. He said that he thinks up to 70% of the internet is AI, artificially made by bots.
Yeah, some say a lot more than that because basically they don't want us really talking to each other and knowing what's going on. They'll let you have a few people to talk to, to make it look real. But when you launch a project, you're out there promoting a project, you really see how low your reach is. You got to spend money. And then the money, how much of that are bots? It's just really weird. We're in dystopia right now. This is a dystopian world that we're in. Make no mistake. I snicker every time I hear people talk about a dystopian future world. It's like, we don't need a future dystopia. We're in a fucking dystopian world right now.
Totally.
It's like if you want fantasy or fiction, then you should do more like what the old Star Trek used to do. Where it's an optimistic vision. That's the fiction. Because we're in a really weird. I don't know what we're in. Seems like we're in VR or something.
I just saw something, a small article that's saying that NASA wants to spend $93 billion to try to go to the moon again.
Again, they never went to the first time.
Well, I'm not, I'm just saying they want to spend $93 million to go to the moon.
So they want another 93 million to buy some hookers. Billion, right. Billion, naturally.
Yes, I do see the stream on my computer.
I can't find it. Where is it?
Yes. Yes. Yo, Jack, do you see the stream on the computer? Yes. So I have the stream up as a YouTube tab to make sure I'm still running. So, because sometimes you get flagged for playing videos, and all of a sudden Streamyards or YouTube will cut your stream off. Then I have a Streamyards tab running. We are technocracies. Yes, 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 yes. And then I also have this one being shared right now, which is just all the YouTube shorts. So yeah, what's going on? What do you see? Is everything okay? Clicks?
It doesn't exist anymore. What the hell?
I turned the audio down on the shorts so we could talk.
I'm still trying to find that profile.
The AI, they don't want to. The AI art is kind of fun though. Some guy did some stadiums and kind of built stadiums and did some like it included animals and stuff and yeah, but I think
Yeah, it can be all right. For the most part, I just look
Oh,
at it and it's
Steam.
just cringe.
No, I do not use Steam on my computer. I haven't really found any games I want to play on my computer, and then the new games are my computer's not can't handle it. I have a laptop. And it was able to play Cyberpunk 2022, whatever it was, or whatever that number that was, but it can't play Battlefield. So yeah, but I think you got to read again.
sucks.
Yeah, I missed the R. I thought it was Stream, not Steam. Thank you, Clicks, for correcting me.
I can't find that post, man. I'm sorry to disappoint, but it would have been a perfect example of somebody using Unreal Engine 5 for a nefarious use. I'll be honest with you. I don't feel bad if somebody does create a metahuman and use it to make an OnlyFans and gets money out of simps. I don't really feel bad about that. It's simps, man. I don't know. I'm not sympathetic toward the simps, man. I just really am not.
Right.
There's a guy that spent $100,000. I watch Chiseled Adonis a lot. Have you seen Chiseled Adonis's channel before?
No, we could check it out.
Yeah, he does MMA, boxing, and different types of sports commentary. He's super fun, really funny, and he also, of course, sees weirdos doing stuff out in the world and points it out and makes a funny video over it.
Gary, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Hugs. I appreciate you hanging out with us. A Battlefield stream tomorrow. I got to figure out how to squeeze in a Fortnite stream, but definitely a Battlefield stream tomorrow. Probably around 6 o'clock, maybe, Pacific Standard Time. If we want to stop by and get us some booms, Gary, thank you.
Do you also feel disappointed that Epic Games puts their focus into Fortnite instead of Unreal Tournament?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, Unreal Tournament was awesome. Fortnite, I'm not a big fan of third person. Unreal wasn't third person, if I don't remember correctly. Unreal Tournament was
It
first
depends.
person.
It's either.
Oh, okay.
Like then they did the Unreal Championship series, where they got the developers of Mortal Kombat involved to get the melee fighting and all that. Like they developed melee moves and combos and all that kind of stuff. So that added an extra dimension to it as well. But that series was fucking phenomenal, man. And we got Fortnite instead of that. That's really disappointing to me.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to tell because Fortnite is really set a pretty good standard for what a game should be. And everybody's like, well, we got to be better in Fortnite. It's like, no, actually, Fortnite's pretty good. Have you ever tried like PUBG or anything? Have you ever thought about trying battle royales or playing them?
Yeah, I've been playing several of them for years. The one that kept me most interested was Realm Royale. Oh, actually, Unreal Tournament would definitely be competitive because they would be essentially putting the same thing that has draw into that instead of Fortnite. So, like, instead of putting Thanos in Fortnite, they would be putting Thanos in Unreal Tournament, and they'd be doing all that same stuff. So they'd still be drawing in the kiddies, and all that. So, but they would also be satisfying some of us older gamers, I think, too, if they went with the Unreal Tournament series more. It's just a really badass series. It always was at the top of the game. I mean, that's what they built their empire on, for fuck's sake. You know, so
Yeah.
I turned their back on it.
I don't remember which Unreal tournament I was playing, but I remember enjoying it. And I remember it was right before Halo that we stopped playing it. We were playing Unreal, and then Halo came out, and it's just like, oh, you just dropped Unreal, and everyone went to Halo.
Yeah, man, that was weird too. I remember cussing about it at first because I really liked. At that time, we were playing Unreal Championship, and you know, I was pulling off some really badass moves and stuff. I was really good at it. Then everybody I was LAN partying with, yeah, Epic only cares about money. Well, that's every corporation, though. Every fucking one of them. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Once they get to once a corporation grows to a certain size, and I think also when they don't have the same person or same team that formed it, then all it is a money-making machine after that, you know? Like when, for example, look at Disney, perfect example. Walt Disney was actually a dreamer. He was a visionary, and, you know, he actually was doing things that he wanted done. You know, he wanted movies and stuff like that. And he was, you know, really passionate about it. Of course, he wanted to make money too, but, you know, you have to in this world. But he was really driven by stuff.
I honestly, I know it's not people aren't going to like me for saying this, but I think Disney should have ended when Walt died because everything died with him. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much died with him. Disney's not the same place.
Yeah, and I don't know how good of a guy Walt was. I've heard stories or insinuations that he wasn't a cool guy. But I do know that the CEOs since him have been scumfucks. And there's been a lot of shady stuff going on with kids, you know, in Disney for a long time. Especially the new scumbag, that Bob Iger's a real weasel. And, you know, there's any feds who investigate Disney parks. You know, anytime there's like a child sex trafficking ring around there, there's always Disney people involved every time. All the feds and local police, but they're just too big to stop. I don't get that. They're too big to stop. You just go fucking get the motherfuckers.
I hit them in the head with a brick. Is this like punching somebody in the dark? It's like
Yeah, they are too big to stop. Some corporations are just freaking, just giants, dude.
Yeah, but dude, they got El Chapo. You realize that? They got El Chapo in fucking high, like in our country, in prison right now. They were able to get him. If they can get him, they can get the head of Pfizer. They can get Bill Gates. They can get any of the scumfucks. You realize that? They got El Chapo, dude. He's in fucking prison right now. El Chapo, of all people. He has an army.
Clicks, you gotta recommend shorter videos. 36 minutes, bro. You gotta recommend shorter videos. We could try playing it in the background as we talk.
Is this like punching somebody in the dark? It's like a legal loophole.
Well, I'll be interested. So you're gonna put your game on Steam, you think?
Likely, yeah. That's where I'm looking initially. Like to get it on any platform I can. I don't know what's going to happen with it though. I'm developing it on the side right now as I wait for Battlegate to launch. That's the real focus is Battlegate, getting that trading card game going. It's a badass card game. I've got partnership with a whole bunch of creators, you know, to launch decks of their different, you know, intellectual properties, and they're all quality intellectual properties too. So it's all different genres.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
More welcome. Every time you come up to promote it, dude. Every time. I don't mind.
Awesome.
Yeah, give
if you
us
don't mind if I
updates on
share
it.
the screen, I can show some art. I can show what some of the cards look like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll just do a real quickie here. I won't take up a bunch of time.
Yeah. I'll see if it pops up and if I can share it. I've never shared somebody else's stuff, so this will be new. I'd like to try that. Yeah, you're right. They only care about money. I forgot that the Fortnite video games are made for kids. I totally forgot about that, dude. It's like, all right. So Greg is gonna be sharing some stuff. Are you ready, Greg?
Just about.
All right.
Let's see. Let me open this.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Yeah. So here is.
Let me mute this real quick.
Let's look at Battlegate. So this is a card battler game between, you know, it's designed to be superpowered battles between characters. So it focuses around that. Whereas, you know, where Magic the Gathering, you would have a lot of spells as well. This is all about characters. If there's any magic, it comes from the characters. So I really
like a modern time, like the time, like the era looks pretty modern. Like, you know how Dungeons and Dragons is something you'd see back in the day. This looks like a modern kind of theme.
Well, this first deck is my comic book Gun Demon. So we're launching it using my intellectual property Gun Demon, and that is set in this first series is set in 1992 in New Orleans.
Oh,
so
fun.
that's modern. But the second deck that we're going to launch here, I'll go ahead and show you some art from that really quick. Is called Wacky Warheads. Yeah, it's still.
Okay.
You can just leave it up there.
Okay.
So this is called Wacky Warheads, and this is by Doug Smith, Blue Moon Cartoons. If you guys look on Instagram for him,
These would be cool posters.
Yeah, I mean, this. I believe in this IP. I'm actually trying to talk him into making a legit book out of it too. But it's sort of like Army Men if you threw them into the Ren and Stimpy universe. You know, look at these guys.
Yep, Ren and Stimpy, and the same creator was the two dogs in that weird like farm and with the old people. It was the weirdest freaking cartoon ever.
Oh, and the
old
bad
with
guys
the
are
gun.
the fish. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just
real
saying that
monsters.
Yeah, these are the fishmen from Mars. Look at
No, that's fun, dude.
Yeah. See, it's cartoon genre. We have Battlegate covers, all genres.
Colors are good. Yeah, colors are good. Everything's good. Nice.
Yeah, man. And so that's the first couple. We're also launching. We're also going to be launching decks for. Here I can close that out now. Timothy Fling's Water Wars 2288, and we've got a bunch. Stefani Renee's The Scarab, which is still in pre-production or whatever. His comic book The Scarab, but it's phenomenal. I've got some of that art from that too, and there's a whole list of them. There's Zarde by Dean Gibson, which is sort of like Zarde is very inspired by heavy metal, Heavy Metal magazine, and you remember like the big titty chicks, with
Yeah.
big
I've actually
swords and
watched
guns.
the old cartoons. My dad was into those animes and animations, and I was able to watch heavy metal as a kid. I don't think anybody knows about any kids know about heavy metal these days, dude.
Yeah, and he's inspired by that. So Zarde is kind of like the story. I forget what she's called. Forget what her name is, but the story in the heavy metal movie where anyway, the chick with the big titties. Oh yeah, he's got this badass swordswoman chick that starts learning magic, and she's a real badass, and it's pretty cool. Zarde. There's a whole bunch of different IPs we're making decks for, but it's all different genres. Well, for the most part, different genres. If you like Halo, stuff, did you ever watch Red versus Blue?
Yes. Yep. Red versus Blue was good.
So good, man.
Yeah, like I don't know if anybody's doing a modern game kind of like story like Neebs Gaming did or Red vs. Blue. Like Neebs Gaming did Battlefield and Battlefield Friends, and then Red vs. Blue. I guess Ark has their own series, but I can't really imagine more games like Call of Duty doesn't really have that. They have so many operators here. People don't really make stories about operators unless I haven't found that content creator yet, which would be kind of cool.
Well, nerd culture isn't what it used to be. When we used to pay homage to the cool nerd stuff that we like and talk about interesting storylines or worlds and stuff. Now it's just arguing over whatever social media wants people arguing over. That's all it is now. It sucks to be a nerd now. Absolutely sucks to watch all of it, everything go to shit.
Yeah, it's all really bad right now. I mean, I heard the Japanese are still producing some good content. Like for example, Godzilla just came out, So maybe the Japanese games are good. I just never had a chance to really play Japanese games.
I don't know. I'm not into Japanese culture in general, so it's rare when I do like some, like, you know, there are some anime and mangas I like, but very rare. It's not my culture. I don't even understand their humor and stuff. It doesn't, you know, it's not for me.
Right, right. Very cool. Have a kill without a contact. Yeah, yeah. This game is strange. I don't know about this game. It's like a game where you play as an animal, a predator animal. You have a chance to level up. It's kind of cool.
What video game is this song from?
Oh, there's Subnautica, but there's another game that was I think it's just before Subnautica that was a really open survival game that was on islands. That was above.
It's that mod again. It's this mod. None of it's none of the stuff you're getting is actual.
Oh, it's just a random short. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what. Yeah.
I'm about to risk losing a finger to bathe my crab. She has a lot of algae growth on her, and I just want to scrub it off real quick.
You know what's so strange is I don't know if it was common back in the day, but people are just like taking whatever they can and making it a house pet. That's obviously not a house pet, bro. You know what I mean? I saw somebody. People love raccoons. And they have coyotes now. Raccoons and coyotes are in the houses.
Well, raccoons have always been a thing, bro.
I've never seen a raccoon like in someone's house just chilling, dude.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I knew people who bred raccoons, and the male slept in a trash can in the house. They had a big Rubbermaid trash can, and they had concrete blocks on the bottom layer inside of it so that it wouldn't like topple over. And then they put layers of pillows over that. And the raccoon, when he was ready for a nap, would jump on top of the trash can, open it up underneath himself, climb down in, and close it over top.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The downside to having them is they have they can turn knobs and stuff, so you have to lock your kitchen cupboards and your refrigerator and anything you don't want them to get into has to be locked at all times. So it is a bit of pain in the ass that way, but they're entertaining, dude. They are awesome pets.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
Smart.
I can't spell right now. I'm tired. So let me see, what time is it? We'll probably be ending about 5-10 minutes. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I also knew people who had flying squirrels, and they built this like sort of like fence cage, I guess you could say, up around the whole top of the the whole living room, and so they would run around all that. But then they would open it up, and those little flying squirrels would just fly over. One would land on your shoulder, and then it would fly over, land on the TV. They were just all over the place. Very entertaining. Strange pets, but yeah, people will make anything into pets now. I've noticed.
That's what I mean. Well, these sugar gliders have been pets for a while. I heard sugar gliders are cool until you start getting making noise.
Yes,
they make the worst annoying noise, I guess.
Yeah, and they sleep most of the time. They're only up for maybe about an hour every every day. So most of the time they're just they're not up. They're not awake very long. I knew somebody who had some of those, and that noise is very loud. It's unreal that such a little creature can produce so much sound.
What a strange bug. Oh, I've seen these, dude, where they feed them the live pod thingies. I mean, it does sound cool, but I mean, all right, they're cool. All right. A 1 out of 10. What do you rate a sugar glider? A 5 because it makes a lot of noise.
I would say, 4 or
that's
5.
Cool. They
are cool. They are cool and cute. They sleep all the time though, so it's you don't have much time to hang out with them.
Oh yeah, I can see how they go in their little pouches and just go to bed until a certain time.
Yeah, and then when they're up, they're loud as fuck. And if you're trying to sleep when they're up, then it's like.
I bet they're expensive to. Yeah, but yeah. Do you have any pets?
Cool little guys.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've got 8 cats.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I've heard of this before.
Yeah, my cats are awesome.
That's a real.
We didn't mean to have 8, but the pandemic. You know how like when the pandemic was going on, all the different stores were like, we're disrupting the way they do business. We couldn't get them in time to get them fixed, and so yeah, we ended up with more cats than we wanted. We just couldn't keep them separated. And
I think I get it.
so now we have 8, but they're awesome, so that's cool.
Meet the capybara.
I can't believe that many cats can get along, dude. Or is there actually like once a month there's a cat fight?
Oh no, they're every day. Yeah, there are a couple of them actually. Most of them get along, but yeah, there are a couple of them don't.
In size, they are completely harmless. They've also been nicknamed.
What's your what was the most recent cat you that you've homed, and then what's the oldest cat you've homed that you have at your house?
The oldest is Thor. We found him. He's a literal. He's an actual literal rescue. He was out in the wild, and a coyote got him, and we brought him in and nursed him back to health. Took him a while, but yeah, he's a big badass. He's a Maine Coon. He's the biggest cat I've ever seen, and he's basically the daddy of most of these cats. Big badass. Had a huge gash in his freaking neck from the coyote. He almost died, but he survived a coyote attack. That's how badass he is. He hunted rabbits, dude. He was so big he hunted rabbits.
And then what's the most recent one?
We got a little, her name's Kira from the Dark Crystal. You know, the chick on the Dark Crystal. Little black kitty. Where she is, I don't see her.
What clicks you recommend? Look at that, dude. You click these capybaras. Crazy looking animals.
Yeah, they are.
There's
Yeah, they
one
actually
right
do.
freaking
People think that they are like friends with all the other animals, but they actually do get eaten by alligators and all that kind of stuff. Like those times when you see them, capybaras like hanging out on top of an alligator or something. It's because the alligator's full. It already fed.
Yeah, I can see that. They're tough. Oh, dude, I saw this one video of a guy on a motorcycle hit one pretty hard, and he got knocked off his bike, and the thing just took off running. He's like, bro, crazy looking animal.
Mm-hmm. They have a lot of crazy animals over in Australia.
The capybara is a rodent that is found in the rainforests of South America. They are giant and weighs about 150 pounds.
I didn't know they were in South America as
They are known
well.
for their friendliest wild animals title, as they get along famously with.
Yeah, we're gonna learn all kinds of stuff on this, dude. The internet's we're gonna have fun exploring the internet and see what's on here, and hanging out with you guys, talking about things, getting updates about your cards, and learning about friends and what they're going through. That's what this is gonna be about, and hopefully by the end of the day, we all can laugh and end the day with a good laugh or just hanging out. That's the goal of this, really. So. And I think the best so far I've seen is the sugar gliders. So we're going to end on the sugar gliders. Greg, thank you for hanging out. Any last words?
No, really. I was going to find a channel for you, but that's all right. No,
What do you
it's
mean? Explain. You can
there's
buy
a
sugar gliders.
Yeah, there's a funny channel that a guy's really clever, good writing and stuff. We can talk about that some other time though, or whatever. Bring it up another show. But
okay. Yeah, definitely. We definitely can explore more channels in the future.
I'll send you a message or something and let you know what the channel is. But the guy is he takes biology stuff, like concepts or whatever, makes a video out of it, and the writing's very clever. He has a talent with words. It's pretty funny. Casual Biology, I think it's called.
All right, next time we'll have to check out Casual Biology.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Greg, for stopping and saying hi.
Peace out.
Peace. All right, my friends, this is where we're going to end the show. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me. GG's nice. GG's. Hugs. There it is, guys. Sugar gliders. They're kind of cool. I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, bring ideas and suggestions for the next show, and we'll catch you on the battlefield or we'll catch you on the interwebs. Peace. I have an outro, too, if I could get it going.